Yo, what's up? This is another tour around Charlotte. We're in Matthews right about now on 485. As you can see on the left-hand side there, putting express lanes here. So this is a 485 on this side going north is 2 lanes. Like just on this part, like further back and further up, it widens up. But they're putting express lanes, you know, up here, you know, and you're gonna have to pay, you know, of course, the toll. So I wanted to show you all East Independence. We've been down it before, you know, when I've done other tours around Charlotte, but I've never taken you all from where it started from all the way into Uptown. So East Independence Boulevard is a long, you don't want to call it a highway, but it's a strip, you know what I'm saying? And it's somewhat like South Tryon, but actually South Tryon, Tryon is actually way more longer. So this exit right here, you take Indian Trail, exit 52. Some people suggested, one in particular, Russell, what's up, man? Suggested, you know, that I go down, you know, take it out to Indian Trail, but thing of it is, there's nothing down there. You know, what y'all have to understand is that just because Charlotte is city, the surrounding counties, you know, or towns, they're not like Charlotte. They're country. So anything outside of Charlotte, I mean, any and everything, you know, it's gonna be country. You know, Gastonia, country. Concord, Salisbury, what's the other one? It's a couple of joints. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get off this exit right here, 51. We're gonna take B, which is going to Charlotte. So technically we're in Matthews, but I mean the two areas merging together. And what I mean by that is Charlotte and Matthews merging together. In 1 minute you're in Matthews, the next minute you're in Charlotte. Exit 51A, I'm sorry. So exit 51B, Monroe, it'll take you into South Carolina, and that going that way will take you to Myrtle Beach. So we're like 3.5 hours away from Myrtle Beach. So we're gonna get off at this exit right here. I don't know if this is East Independence that we're gonna get on right now. I know it turns into East Independence. So I don't know which street we're gonna get on right now. I don't know if it's East Independence right now or whether it's gonna merge into East Independence. I'll see. So the speed limit right now is 45. East Independence, as we get going further, or I don't know if we're on it right now, but as we go further into Uptown, it'll change to like 55. So East Independence, it's a strip that can get you out of Uptown. And it depends on whether, you know, it's not packed. If it's jammed up, it's not easily accessible, you know. But if it's not jammed up, it'll get you out of Uptown in a quick minute. So this is the I can't even call it a highway, but they say East Independence Boulevard. You know, this is where you can like say for example, you're living in South Carolina, or you're living in Matthews, or if you're living in Ballantyne, and 77 is cluttered, it's jammed up, you could take, in your Uptown, you could take East Independence. Yeah, okay, we're on East Independence, because I just seen the sign just now. So this street would take you all the way up to 40. You can get off and take the 45 highway, and you can go to Ballantyne, Matthews, Pineville, and all of that. Let me see, what times does East Independence get jammed up? I mean, you know, regular rush hour, You know, you got your times like early in the morning, like between 7 and I think it starts to tinker off around 9 o'clock. And then in the afternoon, I'll say about 4 to 6:30. You know. So East Independence, you could live off of it. They have apartments and homes and stuff like that. And they also have, like, you know, little strip malls. You know, they got a Walmart coming up here. They got Target, a whole bunch of stores down this strip. So right now, we're in Pineville. You see the Pineville police officer on the left-hand side. Not Pineville, I'm sorry, Matthews. So, just in a second, we're about to be in Charlotte. So you got on the left-hand side, Big Lots, Carrabba's. It's a steakhouse right here on the left. On the right, you got Best Buy, Beyond, Bed Bath Beyond, Old Navy. So you got stores, you know, shops and restaurants on the left and the right-hand side. Over here on the right-hand side, I don't know if y'all can see that, PetSmart. You got DSW, Office Depot, Plato's Closet. This is kind of crazy. This is awkward because normally you don't normally get that much traffic going in towards Charlotte, uptown. But it's definitely traffic coming up. So you got JCPenney's, Monkey Joe's. That's like an indoor. I didn't even know they still had that over here. They had one in South Park, but they closed it. But you got Monkey Joe's. That's like a indoor, like, little obstacle course things for the kids to play. I took my children there before. They've been there before, but not this one. They went to the one in South Park. So you got Red Lobster on the left-hand side. You got Captain D's on the right. Azteca, I guess that's a Mexican restaurant. You got what's up here? You got Ross up here. I hate Ross. I'm not even lying. Somebody say, yo, I shop at Ross. I'd be like, yo, I don't want to be your friend. You got JCPenney, you got Shoe Carnival, you got Sam's Club, you got McDonald's, you got Showmars on the left-hand side. Showmars is like a Charlotte thing, so it's kind of like Golden Corral, negative the buffet. Man, come on, man. Like I'm impatient. I'm not gonna even lie. Straight up, because it's just like, why is the traffic, man? The traffic's supposed to be on the other side of East Independence, not on this side going towards uptown. And then people can't drive, and then the light been green like 5 hours ago, and I'm just still sitting here. So let me see. So when I first came here, I filled out an application for an apartment off of East Independence, and you gotta be careful where you live in Charlotte. So you got Boston Market on the left, Advanced Auto Parts on the right, Meineke. You gotta be careful where you live at in Charlotte. I'm up to, I think this is part 27 if I'm not mistaken. For those that want to know where to live in Charlotte, just look at my videos. Plain and simple. Krispy Kreme on the right, IHOP on the right. You got Cracker Barrel on the left. It's that plain and simple. Just look at my videos, and if I don't mention certain areas, don't go there. It's that plain and simple. I've covered the areas that I would live in and that are safe. Other than that, I wouldn't encourage you to actually live in places that I haven't mentioned, or parts of side of town that I haven't mentioned. So let me get back to my story. So I filled out an application online. The apartments look good online, and that's what they do. You know, they'll show you, They'll Photoshop their apartments and make it look all nice and exquisite. On the left-hand side, you got Burlington Coat Factory, Value City Furniture. This is on the left. This right here is called Crown Point. It's Sardis Road, so you make this left right here, and there's a Super Walmart where you make this left at this light right here. So yeah, I was filling out I filled out the application. I got approved, and that's another thing. You don't want to fill out an application, get approved, and put your deposit down and all that stuff before you see the apartment, unless it's in a nice area and it's new. Now you can't go wrong with that, but then you still want to take a look at it because it may be too small. Because I mean, let's just be real. They can Photoshop everything, any and everything. I can take a picture of my car and make it look like it's a Mercedes-Benz Jeep. So, you know, be careful where you live at, or where you want to, you know, live at. So I filled out an application. I drove down here. I was living in Raleigh, North Carolina. I drove down here to get the apartment, and I drive up, and it's on the gate like thing made out of wood. They had gang signs. So I'm like, man, here we go. You already gave me my money and everything, so you got apartments on the right. These apartments right here on the right, they seem to be okay. So you got CarMax on the right-hand side. So I filled out excuse me, I got approved. So, you know, I signed a lease or whatever, and I go into the apartment. The apartment's horrible. Like, it's horrible. And she's telling me that this is the one that this is a showcase apartment. Like, they show this apartment to everybody, so it's up to par. It's supposed to be one of the best apartments, right? So I'm like, yo, I go back and I say, yo, these apartments are horrible. So you got Super G-Mart, grocery store, GNC. You got Rainbow, you know, where the hood rat shop at. Domino's Pizza, AT&T. And as you can see, you got car dealerships, Honda, Saab, Volvo, BMW. So I go, so I tell her, you know, I'm like, yo, the apartment's horrible. And then she goes on and on and on. I was like, yo, where do you live at? She was like, Ballantyne. I said, so would you stay in this apartment? She was like, if I didn't have my apartment in Ballantyne, I would. Lying. So you got Porsche over here on the left, Jaguar. You got Waffle House for all you New Yorkers. That is the go-to place in North Carolina, in the South period. Waffle House. I used to eat there, but I don't eat, you know, meat anymore. Waffle House is basically open 24 hours, 7 days out of the week. Period. So Lamborghini on the left-hand side. So I called corporate, you know, and I told them, you know, it's a shitty apartment. And they moved me into the university area, which the apartment I was staying in called the Oaks, gated community. Way more better. Had a indoor basketball court. Nice. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's my story, man. Just be aware where you stay at or where you live at. And the applications you fill out. Lexus on the right-hand side. You got Hendrix right here on the left-hand side, Subaru. So we're entering into Uptown now. We're going into Uptown. We're still on East Independence Boulevard. So yeah, man, that's my story. I'm glad that I was able to talk to corporate and let them know. I mean, 9 times out of 10, it's their property. You know what I'm saying? So they probably know how shitty it is. So they were like, yo, we're gonna move you into this joint. Matter of fact, so you got all of these restaurants on the right-hand side. Matter of fact, to be truthful with you, my credit score at that time wasn't even that good. You got Mercedes over here on the right. You got Chevrolet on the right. My credit score wasn't that good. They moved me into like a premium or better apartment complex, you know. So yeah, man, that's my story on that. I wouldn't live on East Independence Boulevard. I just wouldn't. I don't know anybody that would hang out here. It's not an area that you hang out. You mostly would, you know, you come here if you're buying cars or if you you getting something to eat, or you shopping, because that's what it's for. That's it. You know, it's just a strip. So now the speed limit is 50. It's just a strip. You got rooms to go on the right hand side. On the left hand side, you got a bunch of stores that I can't name because I'm passing by them very, very quick. Excuse me. So yeah, it's not a it's just a place where you shop at and you eat, and if you want to get a car, you buy a car from over here. So these streets right here, hood. Eastway Drive, hood. You know, Central Avenue, going further up Central Avenue, is so on the left hand side you got Super Walmart, you got the gas station, 7-Eleven. So going further up, if you take Eastway Drive right here, you run into Central Avenue and you take a right, you make a right before you get the Albemarle Road. It's all Mexican City. It's Mexican City, all in that area. And I'm not being you know, racist or nothing like that. It's just the truth. Like a whole lot of Mexicans stay in that area, and they got stores. It's like a little small city for Mexicans. You know, I mean anybody can go to it, but you know, primarily Mexicans are in that area. So we're coming up on the left hand side, the Bojangles Coliseum. This vegan cuisine bean, I've never ate there before. I'm gonna check it out one day though. So on the left hand side, you got Bojangles Coliseum. So yeah, man, these homes right here on the left hand side, they just built. Like as you can see, some of them are not even done. That used to be just like houses and stuff. They tore them down. And by the time you all get here, man, like I said before and I say it again, Charlotte would have changed again. See, if you can see on the left hand side, you see the traffic, it gets worse like about 4:30. But yeah, this is East Independence Boulevard. Like I said, this will take you out of going south or going the opposite way. This will take you to 485, but going into down uptown, this will take you, if you go to the right to 277, it'll take you to Highway 85 or Brookshire Freeway, which Brookshire Freeway runs into 85 anyway. Or on the right hand side right here, this is 2 years old. Right hand side right here, 2 years old. This is gonna be the bridge right here for the train. They're gonna build a light rail connection. It's gonna extend from Betty's Ford, where Johnson C. Smith is, the HBCU University, all the way up into Central Avenue. So we're gonna make this left, because after this I'm just gonna go home. Or I might work out, I don't know. So this is uptown once again. But yeah, you know, once you I forgot what I said, what I was saying. Yeah. So East Independence will connect you to 85. It connects you, of course, 277, and I'm gonna get off at 77. You know, but that's it, man. Y'all want to see more videos? All I ask is just, you know, hit me off with a couple of dollars for gas money, and I'll make it happen. You know, Cash App, the link to the Cash App, PayPal is in the description box, and we can make it happen. There's more stuff to see. As you can see, Charlotte is not small whatsoever. So I want people to get that notion out of your head. Of course it's not New York. Of course it's not Los Angeles, you know, But at the same time, Charlotte is not small. It is not a small city. It is big. It's widespread. And you definitely, in order to get around the city, you definitely need a car. Public transportation will take you. They got the express bus, they got the regular cat buses, and then they have the light rail. They'll take you around the city. Well, the light rail won't. It'll take you from one end to the next. And the expresses only run in the mornings and then in the afternoon. Definitely the regular buses will take you everywhere. But in order to get around the way you want to, you know what I'm saying, in order to maneuver around the city the way that you want to, you definitely want to have a car. You know. But yeah, that's about it, man. Like I said, I'm gonna get out of here. We're gonna move on to the next part. I'll probably do Providence Road, because Providence Road it's not like East Independence, and it's not like Tryon, but it's a long road that extends from one side of Charlotte to the next. You understand? So other than that, until next time, man, I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and definitely share these videos, because, you know, people need to know that want to live here, you know, where to go and, you know, where to shop at, where to live at. All right, later.